Hi, welcome to my channel, Granny Annie Creates. Today I'm going to show you how to do a treble crochet. So I've made a starting chain and there's a video in the links below to show you how to do the starting chain. And this is the treble crochet stitch. So we're going to do a turning chain of 3 because that's how much the treble needs. So 1, it's just the same as the starting chain, but it's now called the turning chain because it's going to help us turn the work. It's going to give us the height of the stitch. So 3 of those, and then we're going to work this purple stitch here. So for the treble, wrap around twice before you go in to the work and bring the yarn back with you. So you've now got 4 on your hook and you work it off in lots of 2s. So 1, pull the yarn over and work 2, and then the third lot of 2 comes off like that. And you've got a nice tall, very long crochet stitch, the treble. So let's do that again. So wrap your yarn around your around your hook twice before going into your work, and we're going to go in on that blue stitch. Then we're going to bring the yarn back with us. So we've now got 4 bits of yarn wrapped around our hook, and we're going to wrap the yarn once more, and we're going to take it off in 2s. So there's the first lot of 2s, there's the second lot of 2s, and there's the third lot of 2s. And you'll know that you finished your stitch because you'll just have one little bit of yarn left on your hook, and you've got a really nice long crochet stitch. It's quite nice and lacy and holey. So again, wrap the yarn around your hook twice before going into the work, and we're going to go in on that purple one there, and then we're going to bring the yarn back to the front, and we're going to work it off in 2 lots of 2s. This variegated yarn is very good for beginners. I'll put a link in the description box of the type of yarn that it is and where you can get it. And if you're a beginner, these crochet hooks are really good, the ones with the rubber handles that stop your hands from hurting when you're crocheting for hours because it's so much fun. So the treble again is wrap around twice, go into the work, wrap around and come back out, wrap around and work 2, wrap around and work 2, and finally wrap around and work 2. And that's why it's the treble. It comes off in 3 lots of 2s. So again, wrap around twice, go into the work. This yellow one is the next one. Come back out, round and work 2, another 2, and another 2. And we've come to the end of the stitch again. The way you can work out if you've already worked this chain, so which one's your next one, is if you pull it a little bit that way, you can see that we have yarn going into this orange stitch, but there's none in this yellow one, so that's going to be the next one that we work into. And we're going to wrap round twice because we're doing the treble stitch. I'm going to go in and bring the yarn back with us. So we've got now 4 on our hook. We're going to wrap around and work 2, wrap around and work 2, wrap around and work 2. If you're liking these videos, it would be really great if you could press the like button, subscribe and share if you haven't already. And check out the description box. You can get my free beginner's crochet ebook, which helps with these stitches. There's photos and written instructions to go with these videos to help you in your beginner's crochet journey. So we've got 3 on the hook, the 2 that we've just wrapped around, and then we're going to go in and bring the yarn back out. So now we've got 4 on the hook. I'm going to wrap around and work 2, wrap around and work 2, wrap around and work 2. Trebles are really good for like lacy shawls and things like that. But again, when I learnt to crochet, I did a blanket of all the separate stitches. So I started with a single crochet and I did a blanket in single crochet, then I did a blanket in double crochet, and I just kept thinking to myself, this is the double stitch, this is the double stitch. And again with the treble crochet, when I learnt to treble crochet, I did a little lap blanket in treble crochet. So you just get the nice flow of the stitches into your memory. And then when you come to read patterns and do things a little bit more complex, you'll know what the stitches are. And eventually you'll be able to talk and crochet at the same time. Because I know when I'm teaching for the first couple of weeks, people don't talk a lot while they're trying to crochet because it's just too much for the brain to cope with. But after a couple of weeks of coming along and learning, they soon get chatting, and there's a really nice atmosphere at crochet groups that I've led in the past. So yeah, once you've learnt to crochet, you can start up a little group in your area and get like-minded people together and show them how to crochet, or share my online crochet course and yeah, make a little crochet circle. It's a really nice way of meeting people and making friends, and yeah, just taking your crochet to the next level. So that's the treble. It looks like we've done more than one row of stitches, but we haven't. That's just the first row of the treble crochet. It grows really quickly. So yeah, I'll show you how to turn your crochet work. So for the treble, you need a turning chain of 3. So just bring the yarn over your hook and down through. That's number 2, and that's number 3. Remember to keep your chain stitches nice and loose, because you're going to be working back into this work, whereas with knitting the tension needs to be a bit tighter. So if you're a knitter, you really need to loosen up with crochet, and yeah, you'll be able to get back into the holes that you need to. So that turning chain works that first stitch. Can you see it sort of stands up right on that first one? So we're in on this second stitch. Sorry, I can't remember then. So we're going to wrap around twice before we go into the work, and the proper placement is under the 2 bits of yarn. Put the yarn over and bring it back to the front of the work. So we've got our 4 bits of yarn on our crochet hook. Round, work 2, round, work 2, and round, and work 2. And you'll know that you've come to the end of your stitch because you'll just have 1 on your hook. So wrap around twice and in on that second stitch under the 2 bits to keep it nice and firmly placed. Bring the yarn to the front of the work, round and work 2, another 2, and the third lot of 2s. And there we have our next row forming of treble crochet. So wrap around twice and in, work them off in 2s, and that will take 3 lots. And as you can see, it's a really nice quick crochet stitch. So if you've got something that you've got to make in a hurry and you don't mind it having lots of sort of holes in it, this is really good. So if your little niece or godchild or whoever wants a little dolly's blanket, treble crochet is your stitch. So I just work to the end. Nice. Wrap around twice before you go in. That's the only thing you need to remember. That's the only difference between this and the double, is how many times you wrap around and then how many times you work it off in 2s. Because for the double it's 2 lots and the treble it's 3 lots. That's why I like the American terminology, because it just makes sense. It's got a turning chain of 3. You work it off in 3 lots of 2s, and that to me says treble. A lot of the patterns online are written in American terminology as well, so it's great one to learn. If you're speaking to somebody and they're not speaking your language, you just translate. There's plenty of conversion charts. Also, give a free conversion chart on my email list, on my monthly, um, newsletter. There's like a free conversion chart that comes with that as well. So there we go. There's our treble. Thanks for watching.